the bank collapse and Bitcoin. What's going on in the financial markets? What's going on in the crypto world? You want to know everything about that? Yes. Then smash that like button because it's time for crypto news. Fun on the right, crypto a tope. We are having so crazy times at the crypto market. You can see here that we have a Darth Maul candle, which is not usual. We had a 10% rise and then we went all the way down. Volatility like crazy. We have all these faces. We don't know anymore if we have to be happy or sad or what's going on with this. As Platitude told us, few understand. This was a reality for Bitcoin in the past. Volatility all over, all the time. That type of candles all over the market. But it's not a reality right now. And what's going on? Why are we having that? Well, this is because two stories, in my opinion. On the first side, you have here, you can see the stock market and how on Wednesday, price of Bitcoin went crazy up and then crazy down as stock market in United States started going down for good too. Also, gold, what happened there? Again, two stories. First one is that we are having another bank collapse, which is First Republic Bank. It might close as soon as this Friday. We'll see about that. We have a controversy because now in United States, they have to decide if they create a bailout and save the bank, or they decide not saving him. For how long can they bail out banks? But if they don't, what about the trust of other banks? Maybe the trust of the whole economy can go south. What will happen with the rise of those rates next week? Well, we are paying attention on that, and you can see how related are the financial markets, the traditional ones, with the crypto sphere. And here you can see how just 90 minutes after the announcement of that trouble for First Republic Bank, price of Bitcoin was started going up. So maybe it's a good thing for the crypto world. Maybe now is this heaven, this refugee for everybody that doesn't want to be anymore in the financial markets, the traditional ones. Well, that may be true. And we can see here in this chart that the correlation between Bitcoin and S&P 500 may be dwindling as the narrative that Bitcoin is a safe haven amid the banking crisis began once more. Here you can see how just minutes after US stock market with it down the rough day, crypto has had signs of life, with Bitcoin pumping when the market closed. So maybe it's not correlated anymore. And here we can see this chart where we are told from Kaiko that Bitcoin is on the highest level in correlation with gold in almost 2 years. The correlation in the last 30 days going crazy high. So maybe we have that narrative again. Well, you have to consider that a lot of users were withdrawing their money from First Republic Bank. People with a lot of money there with more than $250,000. This is the limit where you have like an insurance by the federal government. But what happens if you have more than those 250,000? And also, what will happen if everybody asks for that money at the same time? Does United States banks and government have that money? No, they do not have it, as you can read it here. So at that point, yes, you allegedly have an insurance, but you will not be able to have that money because they don't have it anymore. And even if they just print more money, so you have it back in your hands, consider all the inflation that we will suffer in that scenario. So yes, you will have your money, but it would be worthless. And that's why maybe Bitcoin is a solution right now. And maybe some people even saying that the bank crisis we had since 2001, 8, etc. is just the same crisis we are having right now, that we are not in a new bank crisis, but it's the same one again, just continuing. We'll see next week about those rates. Expect volatility in the market, and I'm not really sure if Bitcoin is going to be aside from the collapse of everything if we have bad news next week. Now, people from Gemini, the Winklevoss brothers, telling us that yeah, probably if the First Republic Bank would have been crypto friendly, it would have been assassinated weeks ago. So he's kind of saying that they're favorites in the banks and not depending if they are correlated with people moving the strings out there. And maybe everything is okay in the economy of the world. BBVA is earning a lot of money, crazy amount. So maybe everything is okay. And what's the second story for that volatility in the price of Bitcoin going crazy up and then down and up again? Well, we had also this media called DV, and they said that allegedly US government was moving funds from empty GOX. Empty GOX wallets were moving funds, and US government were moving funds for those Bitcoin they seize. So this is the tweet: DB, empty GOX, and US Gov wallets making transactions. That was an Arkham alert. Then they say it was a mistake, and finally Arkham denying that it was a mistake, and they say they are not to blame for the fall of the market. So we don't know if this is true or not. Also, we have this wallet from the US government. It got some money inside of it, but not out of it. So who knows about that? This is the wallet. We're paying attention on that. And Keleo telling us that he can picture the idea of stock market in United States going down, the fiasco with that bank, and then they saying, okay, and Bitcoin's going up, so we can't afford that. And they would put those fake news about the souls of empty GOX funds and also US government funds, so that the Bitcoin price would have gone down too. So maybe that's true. Maybe they created those fake news. Maybe some interest inside the crypto world. Who knows anything anymore? But we expect more volatility. Remember, we have the closure of the future CME this Friday, and we'll see how the market will react. Right now, trying to be in the green, but we'll see if we are able of finding support in this parabolic line. This is the optimistic side of today's narrative. And in the other hand, we have this data from S&P 500, which says that if you have a bad April, then it's a bearish year the rest of the year. But we had on past crypto news the idea that if we had a good first quarter, then the year was good. So, well, we have now again information that tells us both things at the same time. And this is Bitcoin chart for the monthly, and we are in the green. We have till Sunday to be below that 28,460 and make the fourth green candle in a row. But remember that the 25,200 is calling us also the 20,000, where we have a gap of the futures on the CME. Remember the crazy ideas we told you in the last crypto news about the death cross, and you can see that Bitcoin is holding in this moving average. So right now, so far, so good. You have all that information in this video and so many other technical analysis. We talk about dollar and how it's going down. This is a good thing that we are making some distance from the line we can't cross if we want things on Cryptosphere to be okay. And maybe everything's going to be fine because now we'll have a ETF finally in United States. Well, ARK and 21 shares are asking again for an ETF. Maybe third is a charm. While in Hong Kong, they are one step closer to releasing its vast licensing requirements after the regulator's CEO reportedly revealed that a set of guidelines would be released next month. So we don't have regulation in the United States, but we have it in Hong Kong. And we have it in Europe and in Spain, and you have to do your tax report. Remember, coin tracking, the tool we use, you have the link in the description, is also a tracker. We use it for tracking our crypto and then for the tax report. So give it a try. You have a 10% discount if you need a payment option. And how could Bulgaria become rich because of Bitcoin? Well, because they hold, allegedly, according to this article, 213,000 coins of Bitcoin, which would be like $6 billion or something like that. The market is in the green again and in the grid. So crazy when we have bad news from Apple. They're saying that they don't have any more after 5 years having it, the white paper of Bitcoin inside the computer. So 5 years it was there, maybe just a joke from the developers, and right now it's not in the iOS anymore. And good news, the trial is over and Apple can't charge you 30% extra commission with all those NFTs on the platform. So good, maybe this is good news of adoption and NFTs. And in the story, the crazy story about Binance and Voyager, remember, they say they can't create this deal, make the deal. Well, right now is Binance the one stepping out due to non-regulatory clarity, allegedly. The bubbles are mostly in the red. Those are the most important cryptos today. If we go to the meme coins, well, we have a lot of dogs out there, but again, be careful with the pumps and dumps like we had with Pepe. And now remember that this just simple one wallet created 114 meme coins in just 2 months. So yeah, you may catch the one that makes you rich, but probably you're just going to lose a lot of money. Ethereum also had this candle, this weird candle, and we'll see now if we are enough of touching the 1,700 line, or we had to go to this moving average of 100 days a little lower. Remember that we even have a projection for Ethereum going to this line in the 1,200. We'll see about that, waiting for Litecoin to lead the next rise of the market, 97 days for the halving. Remember, we told you all about that in the last video, so just watch that. Do not miss that out. And if you want to take advantage of Bitcoin's volatility, you have to use Bitpanda, one of the exchanges friends of FunOntheRide. You can invest there in more than 2,000 assets, where you have cryptos, you have stocks, you have also ETFs, etc. And all from just €1, $1. Easy, safe, and open 24/7. So you have the link in the description. Use the app, or maybe you want to use the computer. And again, you have there cryptocurrencies, stocks, ETFs, metals, and everything you need, also index. So give it a try. It's so easy and simple. And they have right now a new feature called Bitpanda Leverage. Remember, you can go there long, you can bet short to the market, you will do 1x or 2x, which is not crazy. It's easy, it's simple, it's regulated. We have all those disclaimers below in the description. You can invest in the most important cryptocurrencies with 0% of some of those commissions, and it's so simple. So again, with those 0% commission in some of it, you have there all those positions, and you just have to go there and click buy. It's a CDFs. So remember to go there and have a look. And also maybe you are not a leverage guy. Well, maybe you want to do some staking. Now you can do it with Harmony in Bitpanda. Panda. Again, link in the description. You help the channel if you register there. Thank you very much. And according to this chart, the DeFi ecosystem is between 50 and 40 billion dollars right now. We're so happy that we validated a new block on Cardano on the right. Bring your ADAs to our official pool. We have validated 78 blocks already. When I tell you about Circle, they have a new bridge where you can use stable coins and you don't have to worry in which protocol you are right now. You will be able of doing it through some different chains right now. So picture a future where you don't have to worry about that when you send your coins from one exchange to a cold wallet or something similar. Talking about the gaming and MMA, we're going to have in 2024 a game with NFTs inside of it. So good to know. And talking about exploits, Dex, Merlin, and Certic now planning on compensating that $2 million loss that some users were affected of in a Rook pool. Good news, bad news for Mark Zuckerberg. They are losing crazy amount of money developing the metaverse, even though Mark Zuckerberg is saying that he's going to keep on doing that. It's easier and better now using the AI, and we have some news about it in crypto. We have a rise in the Sol price when they're going to have an extension in your browser where you can use ChatGPT and interact with addresses and NFTs in Solana, which is awesome in my opinion. And crazy more news about AI. Now we know that maybe even this year we can create a copy of our brain and use an AI, and maybe it's like if we still alive if we die. Maybe for yourself or for a relative of yours if you just have enough videos and voices and etc. Where we can create an avatar, maybe an NFT, and you will have the impression, it won't be a real thing, but you will have the impression that that person still's alive. So Black Mirror, and yes, we'll see if this is a very good thing for the future or a dystopy. We have that controversy right now. Is this still humanity or these are crazy stuff? Record your loved ones if you want to do this, maybe even this year. And talking about music and AI, now Grims, a partner of Elon Musk, saying that you can use her voice and you have to split 50-50 the money you make if you do so. This comes after the controversy with Drake. Remember that industry and AI is just going crazy, and you can create your own songs emulating Drake, for example. Is as simple as this guy teaches us in this video.
Said I sound like Kanye West. No, Yeezy didn't record a voiceover for me for this video. I didn't learn how to do impressions. This is AI.
So let me come back to my original voice for a second because this is crazy. Today on Metaverse, I posted AI Kanye covering popular songs. Here's an example of him singing Day and Night.
Whoa, I toss and turn, I keep stress in my mind.
So that's clearly crazy, and I started thinking, what are the implications of this for the music industry? Now all you have to do is record reference vocals and replace it with a trained model of any musician you like, which is exactly what I did. I found this Kanye style beat on YouTube. I wrote 8 bars, and I'm gonna record them now, and then I'm gonna have AI Kanye replace me. I got a fantasy that's beautiful, that's dark and twisted, but I attacked the whole religion all because of my ignorance. What was I thinking? That was some bitch shit. I lost Adidas, but I'm still Yeezy. Back in the kitchen, man, I'm a genius. Boys in the hood, just like I'm easy. Kanye, Weezy, Southside of Chicago, life ain't easy. All praise be to Lord Jesus, Donda, please rest easy. All right, let me cut it there. So let's hear those vocals I just recorded now with Kanye over them.
I got a fantasy that's beautiful,
Crazy.
that's dark and twisted, but I attacked the whole religion all because of my ignorance. What was I thinking? That was some bitch shit. I lost Adidas, but I'm still Yeezy. Back in the kitchen, man, I'm a genius. Boys in the hood, just like I'm easy. Kanye, Weezy, Southside of Chicago, life ain't easy. All praise be to Lord Jesus, Donda, please rest easy. All right, let me cut it there.
Yo, that new...
And remember that even ChatGPT can create those bars for you. So crazy. Here are some other examples. Those are Drake songs. He has no clue about that. He's suing everybody and also some huge label records. But again, you can't distinguish this song from a real one. Not even this one. So right now, maybe AI is even able of creating songs that are better than the real authors would create. So rest on it, just think about it, and what are you going to do as this future comes? Maybe have a nap to rest a little bit. Maybe you'll sleep for 16,000 hours because you don't want to know all about that. Or maybe you are a little mad and wants to bite everything, or just fight your neighbor like this guy, or maybe you are just pretending you are sleepy. We have no more time today. If you want this video in Spanish and practice a little bit, you have it in our primary channel, Fun on the Ride. If you want more in English, just wait till next crypto news, Fun on the Ride. Health, money, love, party in peace. The best is yet to come. En cripto a tope. ¡To the moon!